Welcome to the official Topic Talk. Please like, share and subscribe.
Audio Jungle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the official Topic Talk. I'd just like to give my my review on the situation involving Joyce, and I'd like to send out my compassion to the Joyce family. It's probably something that probably won't come as a surprise to some people, but it's about time that the law started to change, because my thoughts on it is, if an armed group come to your home with intent to cause violence, then one person should have the right to defend not only their home but to defend themselves. Now, if there's just the one person and there's a group of, say, five individuals that come armed with weapons to cause you harm and to cause you violence, some people say an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and the law says that you can use reasonable force to what the people are using against you. So if somebody, say there's 5 people and each of them have got armed with a weapon, whether it's a baseball bat, whether it's a knife, whether it's a machete, whether it's a hook, whether it's a hammer, you know, the law states that you can use reasonable force to defend yourself and to defend your home. Now, this is the situation that Joe found himself in. A group of armed men came to his home to cause him violence and harm. Now, a fight has broken out, and bearing in mind it was at least 5 against 1 or 5 against 2, and obviously Joe's had the right and he's defended himself through it all. Now, unfortunately, a life was taken during that incident. Now, that's unfortunate, but you've got to understand, people, that, you know, if you've got 5 people coming at you with weapons, what are you going to do? You know, what can you do to defend yourself? The law states that you can use reasonable force. Now, given the circumstances, if during that fight, during that fiasco, people got injured, well, why doesn't the law look and think, well, the group of 5 went with intent, there was intent there, you know, to cause harm. Unfortunately, a life was taken. You know, my commiserations to the family that lost a loved one, that lost a brother, you know, lost an uncle, that lost a son. You know, that's unfortunate. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, you got Joe Joyce. I mean, he's one tough cookie. You know, he's probably the best bare knuckle fighter, you know, that you'll ever meet in Britain. My commiserations to his family, because they've lost a loved one also. I do hope that Joe Joyce is going to appeal the life sentence. I'm sure justice will be served. I mean, you have the right to defend yourself in this country. You know, you have the rights to use reasonable force. And I do hope that Joe will use this and appeal against the life sentence which he received. Like I say, unfortunately, a life was taken, and you know, it's sad for both families. But I'd just like to send this message out to the Joyce family. I raise a glass in the name of Joe Joyce, and I do hope that he does go to the Court of Appeal to appeal this sentence. That's it for all this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to give my my thoughts about this sad time for both families. You know, it's a sad time for both. I mean, they both lost a person, and I mean, you know, things shouldn't really come down to this. You know, they should have sat at the round table and, you know, spoke about it. But unfortunately, it is what it is. But my commiserations go out to both families, especially to the Joyce family. Have a good evening, folks.